First, the top headlines. 12th Foundation Day of Government Nursing College observed. There is greater demand of nurses from Manipur in other states of India because of their dedication and sincerity in the service, says Dr. Soyam Ranjan. Kuki militants launched fresh gun attacks at Sabungkok village. No retaliation by Meitei village volunteers. Seven Kuki militants, including one Myanmarese national, nabbed in Moray, do not make false accusations against security personnel. IGR South to Kuki women. Need to reform provisions in the Indian Constitution that subjugate Meitei community, says Maheswar Thongnauzam. Need to adopt R2P concept in bringing a solution to the Manipur crisis, UN declaration. And curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. for Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts, and for Kakching district till 8 p.m. today. A very good afternoon. You're watching ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. 12th Foundation Day of Nursing College under the Directorate of Health Services, Government of Manipur, has been observed today. Alongside the observation, oath-taking ceremony of BSc first semester nursing students was also observed. The ceremony was observed in the multipurpose hall of the Government Nursing College, in which 48 nursing students, including 4 male nurses, took the oath. The ceremony was attended by Health Minister Dr. Soyam Ranjan, Health Services Director Dr. Sasikumar Mangang, and Directorate of Health Services, College of Nursing Principal Dr. N. Surbala. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Soyam Ranjan stated that nurse plays an important role in the lives of all persons from the beginning of birth till death. Nurses are much connected with all human beings and they play a major role in our lives. Hence, nurses must also take this service professionally and try to render the best service. He further expressed that in comparison with other states, nurses of our state Manipur are more dedicated and sincere in performance of their duties and taking care of the patients, and that is why there is a greater demand of nurses from Manipur in other states of India. He also expressed that steps will be taken up by the state government for enabling desirous students to pursue nursing course outside our country, India. He further highlighted that there is an increase in the prevalence of tobacco abuse, more particularly among elderly women folk of the state. Highlighting the scenario, Health Minister Dr. Soyam Ranjan said that all must try to refrain themselves from use of tobacco products as its abuse can have serious health consequences.
Sige whole phenomenon je amagi makhar thamaga streamline tawga nungaina loidamak sokwe cabinet pass tawre working on it because it pass tawga director ama later matu jamai director ama thamaga hasna medical education gizi hasna wing ama oina tawga apoi tawna baidam apoi chatha hore almost so nama thu matam da siri cabinet kan bela la hamare kan cabinet ki kan bezu la karan and will direct the medical education to Lapa Kandayam. Kind of a Porama Kungani and a Kanzai healthcare related students mainly.
Kuki militants yesterday at around 9:30 p.m. launched fresh attacks targeting Meitei villagers in Sabungkok village, firing several rounds of bullets. It may be mentioned that attacks from Kuki militants has subsided in the past few days. However, amidst the unrest, they have again launched fresh attacks during the season of harvesting of paddies and crops. As per information received from the place of occurrence, bullets were fired from Kaune and Twechin village. However, there are no reports of retaliation from the side of village volunteers. No casualties have been reported so far. In the aftermath incident of killing of State Corp SDPO Stingtham Anand, massive search and combing operations are underway in and around Moray town. Combined security forces on Saturday in continuation of the search operation detained 7 persons with ammunition and combat dresses in Moray. It is reported that a team of Special Commando Unit, Moray Commando, 5th Indian Reserve Battalion, Thobal Commando, Kukching Commando and 5th Assam Rifles launched the search operation at Moray border hill areas, namely Jeongveng, Yango Pokpi, Saijang and Mongjang village. The 7 people who were detained in the operation are identified as Nettingam Lufo, 55 of Yango Pokpi village, Moray, Janko Hao Lufo, 45 of Yango Pokpi village, Moray, George Holkosat Kongsai, 20 of Joldan village, Muno Vang ward number 7, Latgolan Dongel, 25 of Jeong Vang near hospital, Janko Hao Haukip, 34 of Jeong Vang near hospital, Nengimau of Namfalong, Burma, and Jangkomang Vaite, 21 of Muanong Vang, Moray. In the search operations, gun cartridge 102 numbers of rounds, gunpowder about 10 gram, 1 Chinese hand grenade, suspected sulfur powder about 60 gram, 4 mobile phones and 1 camouflage jacket, 4 identity cards and Aadhaar card, suspected materials, ammonium nitrate of about 2,525 gram were recovered. On the other hand, IGAR South Rajan Sarawat has expressed that during the search and coping operations conducted in and around Moray town, there are no incidents of theft or robbery or assaults against womenfolk by security personnel, and he further cautioned the leaders of Kuki Women Union Technopol and Moray not to make such baseless false accusations. He reiterated that the search and coping operations will continue until all culprits are brought under arrest and until law and order is maintained in Moray town. IGR South Rajan Sarawat had flown to Moray yesterday in a chopper and had conducted inspection of the developments in the search and combing operations. After reaching Moray town, he held a meeting at the Assam Rifles inspection bungalow with the Deputy Commissioner and Superintendent of Police of Technopol District, along with leaders of Kuki Women Union, Technopol and Moray, and highlighted that the operations are carried out jointly by the state and central forces and there are no incidents of robbery or assaults against Kuki womenfolk during the operations. Hence, warned not to make any baseless accusations against the security forces. Meanwhile, a combined team of state security forces who were proceeding towards Moray were halted at Sinam village by armed Kuki militants yesterday afternoon and were compelled to return back to Imphal, according to sources. RPI National Secretary Maheswar Thaunawsam has expressed that not only the Chin Kuki narco-terrorists need to be rooted out from the soil of Manipur, but provisions of the Indian Constitution need to be reformed as well, which subjugate Meitei community, or else the area of inhabitancy and dominance will be reduced to 0.1%. The statement has been made today during a public meeting held at Nongmairembi Community Hall, Top Mayai Lekai, which was organized by Eastern Sporting Club, Top Awang Lekai. The public meeting was attended by several members of clubs, Merapaibis and general public of the area. Speaking during the meeting, Maheswar Thaunawsam expressed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is still silent on the crisis of Manipur. However, all ruling MLAs, political parties and CSOs of the state, irrespective of the differences in the political ideologies, must submit a joint memorandum to the Prime Minister, and at that time the PMO will listen to the hue and cry of the people of Manipur. We must also demand to the Prime Minister for imprisonment and punishment of the 10 Kuki MLAs who are demanding separate administration in the state. He further expressed that the 10 Kuki MLAs who had taken oath to safeguard the territorial integrity of the state when they were administered oath upon becoming MLAs of the state are now actively participating in disintegrating Manipur, and hence they must not be allowed to reside and settle in Manipur, and they must be driven out from our state, he added. Maheswar Thongnausam further highlighted on the need to revoke suspension of operation between the Kuki militants. He also stressed that, like being granted visas on arrival, the illegal Kuki immigrants are granted the status of scheduled tribes in the state, and they are draining our wealth and blood, hence calls for reformation of Village Authority Act 1950. If such illegal Kuki immigrants are now taken care of, then they will become a threat to the entire country of India, he continued.
Honorable Home Minister Sunare, Defense Minister Sunare, Lok Sabha ki Honorable Speaker Sunare, adu atai MP Sing Minister Sing Budi ayam maloi unare haitan. Makoi da wali se liba matamda community ani Iran ki type tu khana me maitai kuki ngarang su governor unaba kanda aina pung ama makai matam lawe. Makhusi pung da governor thata ru lai rasibonda aina hai metam ji please maitai kuki haibira nu hai ben. Maitai kuki haibira nu. Amit Shah su parliament da Mapandagi Changak Pamina Lan Taure as Hire Comiam. Sumiko NIS central government, NIS Mapandagi Changapami Yaure Subi Kangu Yaure Hibase, Moimasana to Hyderabad. Madam G soon as so Takariki Mamanda, Mapandagi Chang Kulai Pipasing Yaure is Hyderabad. Other Targati Yaure is some Hyba, leadership to Hyba. Action local the Makosi Mutaka action local the physically no as in a Angelis. High some high labor.
The public meeting was also attended by Pradhan of Top Dusara Gram Panchayat, Mayanglambam Surbala, Professor Dr. Thingbaizam Bimol Singh of Birmangol College, President of ESA Thingbaizam Dhiren Singh, Athokpam Lalita Devi, and Laitonjam Haridas. During the occasion, mother of Martyr Waikom Nilakomol, who laid down his life in Kautruk incident, presented a simple gift to Maheswar Thongnausam. Joint body of several CSOs and student bodies of Manipur, which includes All Manipur Nupi Marup, All Manipur Tami Chingmi Nupi Marup, All Manipur Women's Voluntary Organization, Human Rights Alert, International Peace and Social Advancement, MSF, KSA, UPF, Poire Lemerol Merapaibi Apunba Manipur, and various others have jointly issued declaration on the occasion of United Nations Day, thanking the United Nations for giving attention to the present crisis of the state. The joint CSOs and Students Union representing the people of Manipur have extended thanks particularly to Volker Turk, United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, for highlighting the Manipur crisis in his media briefing and again in his inaugural address at the 54th session of Human Rights Council. The joint declaration has urged to adopt the model of United Nations tenet of responsibility to protect, which is also known as R2P. The declaration has highlighted that the concept of R2P emerged in response to the failure of the international community to adequately respond to mass atrocities committed in Rwanda and the former Yugoslavia during the 1990s. The International Committee on Intervention and State Sovereignty developed the concept of R2P during 2001. The responsibility to protect was unanimously adopted in 2005 at the UN World Summit, the largest gathering of heads of state and government in history. They have drawn the attention of the people of Manipur to R2P norm that seeks to ensure that the international community never fails to hold the mass atrocity crimes of genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity. R2P stipulates 3 pillars of responsibility, which are: every state has the responsibility to protect its population from 4 mass atrocity crimes, that is genocide, war crimes, crime against humanity, and ethnic cleansing. The wider international community has the responsibility to encourage and assist individual states in meeting the responsibility. And the state is manifestly failing to protect its populations. The international community must be prepared to take appropriate collective action in a timely and decisive manner and in accordance with the UN Charter. Kakching Assembly Constituency MLA Mayanglambam Rameshwar has expressed that we will fight the war, we will win the war, and we will continue with the developmental works as well. The statement was made today during an interaction with media persons after handing over of newly black-topped road at Kakching Makhalangang Lengak Sabal Asangba Pareng, and after inspection of construction work of Kakching Lomi Upper Primary School. Speaking to media persons, MLA Rameshwar expressed that if we stop developmental works thinking that we are on war, that we are fighting against our enemies, then the prosperity and advancement of the state and the people of Manipur will be delayed. Thus, under the supervision of the state government, blacktopping of the road at Kakching Makalinga Lengak Sabal Asangba Pareng has been completed and construction of Kakching Lomi Upper Primary School is also underway. He further stressed that massive search and combing operations are underway in Moray Town, and while others are fighting in the fringe areas, we must contribute our share by continuing with the development process in other areas where there is no violence, he added.
Lansidagi Taidoga, a development room da Kung, sanction by Habagi Porche, Adu. Development the sanction banate, Lansu, a talk the way there, Lansu Tosutori, Hojo, Moria the labor conditions, Narangsu, a Manipurgi, Commando, Amadi, Army combined force na Barata Landarakpa, Manipura Landarakpa, Kuki, militants Mayamama, Habagi, Mayam Viramani, Aduna, Aduka Luina. Lansu Tona, Lansina Lanfam the Sonaba, Aina Manipurgi Prasada, request of Janimasi, Taugadori Lanche, Lanfam Sida Tausi. At the same time, Prasata Riba, Prasala, Mafambasi the normalcy Puraga, development Gitabak City, Lepia de Maram de Koi, Maning de Lahubia de Koi Mamankan, Sakadoni, Haibagi, Asigumba, Sakara Sigi Kola, Loidana, Kaksing Kendri Manugama di Maribuki, Mafam, the development Gitabak Koi, Hoserapani. Lanzo Koisona Gani, Lanzo Queen, and never Togani, Amasung development to Lepe.
Deputy Commissioner Imphal East District Kumantem Daina Devi along with ADC Imphal East Samim Ahmad Sa, SDO Sombong Surmatiam and staffs of Imphal East District Administration today inspected the temporary shelter home being opened at BDO complex under Imphal East District. After inspection, while talking to ELITETV, DC Imphal East Kumantem Daina expressed that the number of relief camps open under Imphal East District are reducing with 24 remaining, where 3,800 inmates are taking shelter. She also added that with the approach of winter season, Imphal East District Administration is taking up possible measures to provide blankets, thermos and other essential items. She continued that the district administration is committed to providing all possible help and support for the victims of the crisis and shall continue in the endeavor, she added. Later, ADC Imphal East and SDO Sombong also visited and inspected the temporary shelter home at Saziwa.
Campsing asigi winter lap namaram oiraga mokoigi winter requirements singsu apagi government ki maiki digi apina blanket dagi thermoflax na chingba apni num distribute tawun kanna hotnari tawraga duga relief camp singi awatapa singsu government ki maiki digi district administration ki through da amadi subdivision officers singi through da duga camp nodal officer ki through singi through da koina gap lairaga su loina main khatna bakana hotna jari duga yari makhai koina matam khara lairamaga su relief camp singa sida koina praja laiba relief camp laiba inmate singa sida noaitaba adagi no tawdaba difficulty am thengdana ba government ki maiki digi kanna hotna jari asida laiba koi praja singna digi relief camp laibiri ba mi singna su cooperation ki do praja singna su hana mating pangbiriba yam lak pangbiriba singa sisu koi num paminaraga kanna resident oiba Manipur ama oina ba koi kanna hotna ministry tuga prarthna to ministry.
Chief Medical Officer Imphal East District Dr. L. Indira Devi has expressed that she has been continuing in her effort of helping the needy amidst the ongoing crisis in the state. She added that earlier there were 87 relief camps under Imphal East District. However, the number has reduced to 24 with 3,800 inmates taking shelter. She has been continuing to provide all medical aids and facilities of the inmates of the relief centers under Imphal East District, including conducting daily legal awareness camps. However, with a reduction in the number of inmates taking shelter in the relief camps, medical camps are being conducted for every 3 to 4 days in a week, while adding that sanitary pads and other medicines are also being provided for free to the inmates. She also expressed that during the past few weeks, one inmate Sajiwa Temporary Shelter Home was diagnosed with dengue, while another inmate from Soyam Temporary Shelter Home was also diagnosed with dengue. However, they all have recovered and required awareness programs and have been provided to the inmates of the shelter homes. CMO Imphal East further added that pregnant mothers of the relief camps have delivered to 132 babies safe and sound, and assistance under CMHT are also being provided to all eligible beneficiaries. Asem Hemochandra, the third son of late Asem Nitiai and Asem Angobi Devi of Thawal Awang Laikai, Manipur, who is an alumnus of Sainik School Imphal, 11th batch, bearing admission number 626, has been promoted to the rank of Deputy Inspector General, DIG in Sasastra Sima Bal. SSB Asem Hemochandra joined SSB as Assistant Commandant in the year 1998. He graduated from DM College of Science, Imphal, and did his postgraduate from Nagpur University. In the professional front, he has performed various duties such as anti-insurgency, anti-Naxal operations, border guarding, internal security, etc. in different parts of the country. The Sainik School Imphal Alumni Association has congratulated Asem Hemochandra on the great achievement, being promoted to the rank of DIG in SSB, and wishes him good luck, success, and more laurels in all his future endeavors. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Lan na thoram Malem Taibang Panda Aigi Ipuroiba Oibiramba RK Leklena Punsi Chengje Loireduna Magi Imung Manung Sagainatai Amadi Maruk Mapang Kwai Pumnamakpu Thadoklamnaga Haukiba Chaichat Kuntra Thatara Kumja Lising Aniga Kunga Humdoi Mera ki Tara Taret Nipan Baning Thauka Banamikta Mapu Magi Leikonda Leirang Leinam Oinit Tinjakre Lakliba Chaichat Ahum Thatara Mathoi Kumja Inglising Aniga Kunga Humdoi Mera ki Kunga Mathoi Nipanda Irai Nimita Mangani Leihun Tamjaraga Chaichat Mapan Thatara Mathoi Kumjalising Aniga Kunga Humdoi Meragi Kunga Taruk Nipanba Sagonsen Nimita Lana Thoram Thokle Numit Asida Leiki Drabagi Yaibi Thawaina Mapugi Leikonda Ingne Chikna Leiruna Pakitamak Ngamjaba Hairang Leirang Karadang Mapugi Minkai Sakja Sonjaba Kalunina Mapugi Kutia Kada Kachagadori Thoramasida Ahelaman Inem Indon Maruk Mapang Amade Kwai Kibikna Matam Chana Lingbirakuna Mapugi Minkai Rol Tabiranaba ELITETV ki Thongda Pauzen Jare Thoram Pareng Ayukpung Nipan Makai Pamba Langba Ayukpung Mapan Mapugi Minkai Hoba Ayukpung Taramathoi Makai Thoram Loishinba Thoburel Singh RK Ongbi Binota Loinabi RK Kampasana Devi Machanapi RK Athoisana Machanupa Seram Ongbi Somobala Devi Mache Kurai Sajor Thoiding Zamlaikai Contact number 9863226080. Yen Semba Haiba Miyoi Ama Pamjai Imphal da Laiba Yen Yonpham Dukan amagi Yen Semba Saba Haiba Miyoi Ama Pamjai Thagi Tolop negotiate tauba yagani Leifam Chapam Lemna Laiba Yabagi Khudong Chabasu Fangbigani Hena Akupa Marol Gidamak mobile number 9362658436 asida contact tawbirakpa yagani.
Admission open. Temple of Learning Mayangmam Apabi Nursing College, Tolmak, Manipur University, Kanchipur gi Manak Laiba College asida chaliba chahi English ngani kulumdoi English ngani kunmari dagi BSc Nursing course tamnaba admission form thajare. State government na ayaba piraba Manipur Nursing Council na approve tawraba Manipur University da affiliate tawraba college ni clinical exposure gi parent amadi affiliated hospital singdi District Hospital Thobal, Sky Hospital and Research Center, Rims Road, Maipakpi Maternity Hospital, not AOC, Raz Medicity, not AOC, Mother's Care Children Hospital and Research Center, Sagolban, District Hospital, Vistupur, Saivo Hospital, Kurai, Center for Mental Hygiene, Changangai, Mental Hospital, Tezpur, Asina Singbani, Educational Bank Loan Amadi, Scholarship Ki Kudong Saba Laigani, Medical Directorate na Loba Common Entrance Test ta eligible Oiraba Satri Singna admission Tawba Yaragan.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. In a release issued today by Lawyers for Human Rights Manipur, it has been stated that Advocate Maisnam Koro Hanbaluwang, who is the Executive Director of Lawyers for Human Rights Manipur, shall deliberate at the 7th Southeast Asia Multi-Stakeholder Forum on reinforcing the 2030 Agenda and eradicating poverty in times of multiple crises, the effective delivery of sustainable, resilient and innovative solution in Asia-Pacific, which is to be held in United Nations Conference Center, Regional Headquarter, Asia-Pacific, Thailand, Bangkok, to be held from November 6th to 7th. During the conference, Advocate Koro Hanba will bring forth the current scenario of crisis in the state, drawing the attention of the international participants. Under Imphal East HRD program of All India Coordinate Research Project on Seed Crops, a one-day farmer field day come training program was held yesterday by Directorate of Research, Central Agricultural University, Manipur at Lamboy Khul Irema Laibung. The program was attended by Director of Research, Professor L.M. Agarnayak of Central Agricultural University, Manipur, Deputy Director of Research, Dr. T. Santibala Nodal Officer Dr. T.H. Robindro of AICRP on crop seed, along with Dolaithabi Jula Parisad member and Sanatomba and H. Ibohanbi from Lamboykul. During the program, a research person spoke on the benefits of using good quality seeds and measures on how to prevent diseases affecting crops, besides distributing high quality seeds of vegetables, cereals and insecticide spray pumps for the farmers. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. T.H. Robindro expressed that due to the ongoing crisis, several farmers have been affected, and in order to provide support to such farmers, the training program is being organized after selecting certain places that requires urgent help and support, and added that such trainings will also be conducted in other places as well. The training program was participated by more than 100 farmers of the area. Huidrom Apunba Merapaibi and Huidrom Village Community HYDC Club yesterday jointly staged a sit-in protest at Huidrom Awanglekai and their Lamlai Assembly constituency of Imphal East District, condemning the acts of frequent summonings and interrogations by CBI team against the villagers of Huidrom Khul. Huidrom Apunba Merapaibi President Huidrom Ongbi Romadebi during the sit-in protest expressed that in connection with the unfortunate July 15 incident of killing of one Lucy Maring, after the police were unable to arrest accused Konsam Naucha alias Lanmei Thanbi, the villagers had caused the arrest of the said accused person and is already languishing in this judicial custody at Manipur Central Jail, Sajua. Besides, the villagers of Huidrom Khul have also demolished the house of accused Konsam Naucha. When the accused involved in the killing of Lucy Maring have already been arrested, a team of CBI are frequently visiting their village and conducting unrelated interrogations. Such act of the CBI is unwarranted and it is nothing but harassment to the villagers. She also expressed that if such type of investigation has been conducted by the CBI, then the dead bodies of Hemanjit and Linthoingombe could already have been recovered. However, the CBI is carrying out unnecessary investigations instead of performing their duties in finding the culprits involved in other cases. She does appeal not to let the CBI conduct unnecessary investigations and interrogations, which only causes harassment to the villagers.
Kung lekai sidida kaya ra som sula ame misi asigi maram da thijanba lekai asida yamna ki akhang piba wahung pahongba phone number na singba thiba lae matam adu hogara baju ngasi phobada ju hojingna masa moina khoi ki lekai da lakpagi muta phungang asigi mi ani ahum mari ngarang ju mi mari ngasi ju mi manga sumaina lista pareng jana lenga khungang jida awaba akitu jungba pire surga nomga chajari ba icha isu jingji nomagi oina ka khollaga moina wahung pahongba matamda अदुगुम्बगी करिमता नॉलेज लेतब इचम चमजब इचा जिंगाक्ता ओइबनिना करिगुम्बा पाखतपा थकपा मोइगी पुलिस की वाहंग सिबिआई की वाहंग दुदैदा करिगुम्बा सोइगिबा लानबा यावरगदी मथंग मथंग दंदी पिरक्तना फाजम पुनसंबगी अकीबा लेरे मरम मदुना सिगुम्बा खुंगन लेकाय असिदैदा चेन्नई हारिबा मसादु सिनरगा मसा पुलिसदा जेंदा लेग्रबा बाबुदा मिहापा फारे हारबा बाबुदा ngasi बाबुदा करिगिनो खुंगन लेकाय हिदा ओट लेबगी थौरम थबक मखा ताना चथबिरकबजे.
In a press release issued by Manipuri Youth's Front of Assam, it has been expressed that amidst the violence that erupted on May 3, where several innocent people have been killed and numerous houses gutted down by armed Kuki militants, and where many have been rendered homeless, forced to seek shelter in relief camps, MYFA has decided not to observe or celebrate this year's Ningol Chakoba as a mark of expressing solidarity and sharing the griefs of the people of Manipur. The release signed by MYFA President Thangzam Brozen Singh has urged all concerned not to celebrate this year's Ningol Chakoba as one. Apex body of clubs and Merap IBs of Kangabok Joint Coordinating Committee has urged the state and central government to convert into action the announcement and commitment announced by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in the month of October to destroy the illegal poppy plantation in the state before their harvest with the assistance of Indian Air Force. Speaking during a press meet held at the committee office at Kangabok, convener Kundrapam Basan Mangang expressed that the 6-month-long crisis under which Manipur is reeling is a result of incessant attacks committed by Kuki militants using sophisticated weapons which have been purchased with the money they earned from illegal poppy plantation being carried out in the state. This fact is known to the whole world, however, no concrete actions are being taken up either by the state or central government to bring an end to the ongoing crisis. He further added that if the poppy cultivation is not stopped and destroyed, serious detrimental impacts will be borne by the state of Manipur, and in order to avoid defailing of such a scenario, the Defence Minister, in cooperation with the state government and Indian Air Force, must immediately destroy the poppy plantations as committed earlier, failing which the Kangabok Joint Coordinating Committee, in support with other CSOs, will take up various forms of agitations, he added.
Poppy plantation asigi ekoi hojik harvest toba matamni masi hojik phawba masigi defense minister na haibirakiba wahayedo hojik phawba masigi sab chaba state government amati central government na masigi sab chaba thabak pangthorok tabasi tasenglamak laibak thibani tasengna poppy plantation ase harvest tawkhiba taragadi makhoina aikoina hojik thokliba lan ase makha ta na asumok sang thagini haibagi thajaba ekhoida lejai maramdi poppy plantation asidagi narco terrorist kanguna lupa karor talaga ekhogi khulai laisenduna atamna maitai khunaida chaibi saitheng pirpa lan oibana maram oiraga masi karigumba makhoina lokhiba taragadi hena lan ase kansilakani haibagi ase pathajaba lai karigumba haiba Defense Minister na thambiram liba warol asi pangthok piraktaba taragadi tongan ba Manipur da leiriba lup singa khusam naraga akalba khongjal kayama changsil.
In continued search operations in fringe and vulnerable areas of Manipur, security forces siege huge crates of sophisticated arms and ammunition in Imphal West. Search operations were carried out by security forces in vulnerable areas of Imphal West, Thoubal, Kakching and Kangpokpi districts on November 4. During the operations, the following arms and ammunition were recovered: 2 arms, 1 SLR with magazine, 1 muzzle-loading rifle, 1 carbine magazine and 1 wireless radio set were recovered from Loiching Rens, Kangpokpi district. Notably, the security forces also set up checkpoints and continued their Naka checking at vulnerable areas. Curfew has been relaxed in Imphal East till 6 p.m. today, and for Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. For Kakching district, curfew has been relaxed till 8 p.m. today. Markets and shops remain open and traffic was seen normal on the roads. People rushed to buy essential during the curfew relaxation. The Delhi government has ordered all primary schools in the national capital to stay closed till November 10 in view of the severe air quality. The announcement was met on X, formerly Twitter, by Delhi Education Minister and Aam Aadmi Party leader Atishi on Sunday. For grades 6 to 12, schools are being given the option of shifting to online classes, Atishi tweeted. Earlier, the Delhi government ordered all government and private primary schools to remain closed till November 2. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal took to X on Thursday to announce the temporary shutting of schools due to the deteriorating pollution levels. An official ordered by the MCD asked teachers of classes nursery to 5 to conduct sessions in the online mode as schools were instructed to discontinue offline form for November 3 and 4. Delhi's air quality dropped to the severe category on Friday and has showed no sign of improvement since. The national capital recorded an overall air quality index AQI of 460 at 7 a.m. on Sunday, thus remaining in the severe category. Delhi's average AQI settled at 415 on Saturday. Delhi's neighboring cities of Noida and Gurugram, which are part of the National Capital Region NCR, have also witnessed severe category AQI since Friday. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. 12th Foundation Day of Government Nursing College observed there is greater demand of nurses from Manipur in other states of India because of their dedication and sincerity in the service, says Dr. Sapam Ranjan. Kuki militants launched fresh gun attacks at Sabunkop village, no retaliation by Meitei village volunteers. Seven Kuki militants, including one Myanmarese national named in Moree, do not make false accusations against security force personnel, says IGR South to Kuki women. Need to reform provisions in the Indian constitution that subjugate Meitei community, says Maheswar Thongnauzam. Need to adopt R2P concept in bringing a solution to the Manipur crisis, UN declaration. And curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. for Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur districts and for Kakching till 8 p.m. today. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates.